Mercedes-Benz C-Class, 200 to 1993 to 2000. Mercedes-Benz W202 is the internal designation for a compact sedan, saloon manufactured and marketed by Mercedes-Benz 1993 to 2000, as the first generation of the C-Class, now in its fourth generation. Replacing the 190 series/W201 in May of 1993, the C-Class sedan was Mercedes' entry-level model until 1997, when the company launched the A-Class. Production reached 1,847,382 over model years 1994 to 2000. Development started on a replacement to the 190 series in October 1986, with design work commencing in 1987 under Bruno Sacco. By 1988, the first full-scale models were made, narrowed to two design directions by December 1988. The design by Olivier Boulet was chosen in 1989 and the production design was frozen in January 1990, subsequently patented on December 19, 1990. Rough prototypes went into testing in 1989, with first production design prototypes commencing testing in 1990. The C-Class debuted with a complete lineup of multi-valve engines. The family of four-cylinder petrol units, called M111, debuted in the C180, 1.8 liters, 122 PS, 90 kilowatts, 120 horsepower, C200, 2.0 liters, 136 PS, 100 kilowatts, 134 horsepower, and C220, 2.2 liters, 150 PS, 110 kilowatts, 148 horsepower, the only four-cylinder of the range sold in the US. In 1997 the C220 was replaced by the C230, enlarged to 2.3 liters displacement but with the same output, although with torque increased to 220 Nm, 162 pounds-feet. The C280 was the high-end model of the class, with a 4-valve per-cylinder straight-six engine, capable of reaching 193 PS, 142 kilowatts, 190 horsepower. Four-cylinder diesel models were equipped with the same OM601 engine of the 190, in the 2.0 liters and 2.2 liters versions. Many of these diesel variants were sold as taxis, due to their low fuel consumption and strong reliability. There were also more powerful OM605 5-cylinder engines which were available in naturally aspired, C250D, and turbocharged, C250TD, forms. The turbodiesel was introduced in 1995 and is one of the novelties in the engine range available from this year. The most important was a supercharged version of the M111 straight 4, the C230 compressor, using a Roots-type supercharger to generate 193 PS, 142 kilowatts, 190 horsepower, at 5,300 revolutions per minute. Mercedes-Benz reused supercharger technology after 50 years. Due to the tax law in Italy and Portugal, models in those countries featured a supercharged version of the smaller 2.0 liters, C200 compressor, which had a similar output of the C230 compressor. The 1997 diesel models featured the OM611, equipped with a common rail direct injection system, co-developed with Bosch. The new model was named C220CDI, and had an improved output of 30 PS, 22 kilowatts, 30 horsepower, compared with the C220 diesel, better fuel average and lower emissions. Also, the inline-six engines were replaced by a family of V6, the M112. The new engines featured sock heads instead of the previous stock, 3 valves per cylinder instead of 4, and twin spark plugs. The 4-cylinder C230 was replaced by the C240, 2.4 liters, and the i6 C280 by the V6 C280. These changes reduced emissions and improved fuel consumption, without sacrificing power. The C280 in fact had a slight 4 PS, 3 kilowatts, 4 horsepower, increase with the change.